Speaking of television, in these very studio, well, not this particular studio because it wasn't built then, but in this very building back in the 60s, there was a show on the Seven Network called Time for Terry, which starred Terry O'Neill. And two of the show's young stars were leaving back at that time to give it a go in the big league in England. They were Pat Carroll and Olivia Newton-John. And here's how Terry farewelled them. We've got to see how Terry actually fared. Let's go. Hang on. Back to me.
Have a great big success.
Yeah, back to me, because it's very important what he has to say, because it's very significant what he has to say about these two young, beautiful girls. I didn't actually see them on television back in those years, but Mum said they were great on Time for Terry. Please welcome in our Los Angeles studio Pat Carroll, or Pat Farrar, and Olivia Newton-John. You're both looking beautiful.
We're older than you, though, Bert, huh?
Yeah, well, I tell you what, this is a very easy way for me to say thank you very much indeed for your good luck telegrams. Rather than writing back to you, I thought I'd have you on the show.
Oh, we're just thrilled to see you back on television.
Thank you.
About time.
Thanks, Olivia. Of course, I mean, this network means a lot to you kids, because really, television-wise, it gave you your start, didn't you, as Pat and Olivia?
Yeah, definitely. I was on Time for Terry as a regular, and then we did the Go Show together, and then we guested on Time for Terry a lot, didn't we?
Yeah, and there was the guy back in the old days called Norm Spencer, and he was the one that flew us back from England to do that special. They called Pat and Olivia, funny enough.
Yeah.
Strange name, though.
He's still going, I might mention, Norm. He's still alive and kicking, and he'd be thrilled
Yeah,
with
he's
great
wonderful.
success.
Hi, Norm.
How are you? Thank you, Norm.
When you kids started off with Koala Blue, did you ever think that it was going to finish up as big as it is?
Yes. But maybe not in the way that it's become big. Well, the way we opened was as an Australian import store, and it kind of evolved into what it is now. It was kind of amazing how it happened.
Pat, I believe that it started off with you in bed. Is that true?
Pardon?
You told me over Christmas, you told me that you were lying in bed one night thinking, what should I do next?
Oh, well.
Well, that's the way that John tells the story anyway.
Yeah. No, actually, what happened, I went to dinner with Olivia one night, and she expressed a desire to... she loved milkshakes and meat pies from Australia, and said she wished there was a place to get them. And it'd be fun if we had a store in Los Angeles where she could do it. And she didn't know at the time, but I was thinking about opening a fashion store. So I went home that night, and I stayed awake all night. That's what you're thinking about. And decided that it'd be great fun to combine the two ideas. So I went to Olivia the next morning and said, what do you think? So Koala Blue.
What did Olivia say? Are you crazy?
No, she thought it was wonderful.
We were out there within, 2 weeks with our little briefcases and notebooks and not knowing what we were doing.
I've said at the opening of the show that you're two very, very, very wealthy girls as the result of Koala Blue. Is that true?
You're doing all right, mate, you know.
You're doing okay. I tell you, I loved your last album, Olivia, the Rumour.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
and also, I think I agree with a lot of the reviewers. There was a new side of you that was shown on that album, a new maturity, as they say.
Oh, thank you, Bert. Well, I wrote a lot of the songs, and unfortunately it didn't do terribly well, but I feel good about it anyway.
Yeah, well, you should do, because, as I say, it was new material for you, and it also showed up, I think, something that your friends know, and that is that you've always cared very much about the product that you do, of course, in recording, but also about the world around you. And I suppose this has been heightened, Olivia, as the result of you becoming a mum with your beautiful daughter, Chloe.
Yeah, definitely. I think it changed my whole perspective on life, on everything. And so I felt it was important to share those feelings about ecology and things, so that's how that album grew.
Speaking of your children, we've got some family snaps here of the mob. We've got Pat's children. No, I'm sorry, that's Chloe. There's Chloe there, your beautiful daughter. She's looking gorgeous. And, of course, Pat is the proud mum of two boys. There's a rather good-looking kid. His name happens to be Sam, and he looks like... He's a combination
Isn't
of
he
you
gorgeous?
and
He's
he
so
really
gorgeous,
is
that
gorgeous.
boy.
And little Max, who's a
My
real
little Maxie.
cutie. Pat, we've got a very early
was
shot
one
of him
last
with
week.
his little woolly hat. I want you to tell the story, if you will, Pat, about... I mean, it wasn't an easy time for you nor for Max, was it?
No. I went into labour at 21 weeks, and so I spent about 6 weeks in hospital. And then he was born at 27 weeks. We just saved him. He was born 2 pounds 7 ounces, went down to 2 pounds at one point. He had a lot of problems. He was in the hospital for 3 months. But he's now a 1-year-old. He is fat. He is walking around. He is just gorgeous.
Well, he certainly
He's a
is.
miracle baby.
And he must make him... It makes him very, very special, doesn't it, Pat?
Oh, it does. And he's so strong-willed, and he's got the best personality. And Sam adores him. It's just wonderful to see the two of them together.
Any plans for you at all, Olivia?
If I'm lucky.
Well, you look lucky, so who knows what the future will hold
thanks.
for you both. Back in those early years at 7, girls, what were some of the songs that you used to sing together? What was your party piece?
Oh, heck.
Party
Can't Buy Me Love used to do.
How did that go again? Can't Buy Me Love.
Oh, no. We're not singing. We're not going to fall for that.
You can't blame a kid for trying, can you? Pat and Olivia, lovely talking to you. Continued success,
too.
and look forward to seeing
Thank
you
you.
real
Can I say
soon.
hi to my mum?
Certainly.
Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad.
Thanks for having us on. It was great.
Good on you, Pat.
Love to Macca.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Lots
Bert.
of love to you both. Olivia
Thank you,
Newton-John and Pat Farrar. Two beautiful girls. Macca, by the way, is my wife, Patty. Back with you soon. It's good to have you company. I just wanted to run that little clip that we had from Terry O'Neill back in the years of Time for Terry, which was an afternoon program. 3 o'clock, as I recall, across the board around Australia. And Terry, by the way, if you're watching, all the best to you. Look forward to seeing you one day. And if ever you'd like to come on the program and talk about those old days, you'd be more than welcome. This is what Terry had to say, which was quite prophetic about the girls.
Look, on behalf of everyone here, we would like to wish you every success, and I mean that sincerely. And I think you're going to have a great big success. I'm pretty sure of it. I got bets on it. I got news for you. Want to see you come back here next time as the big stars.
I wonder if you picked up on those bets, Terry. I hope so. You never realise at any point of time, do you, when you say something, you can either come back to verify things for you or come back to haunt you.